On Hollywood Boulevard in Los Feliz, right near Normandie, is this magic little store called the Yellow Aster Mercantile Company. It specializes in old and unique antiques, and it's like a time machine going in there. It's only open from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day. Here you can see the front of the store. Even the advertising is pretty quaint, just handwritten on there. And if you didn't notice it, you just walk right past it and didn't even notice there was a store. It just has that one door that's open. And here's the store. It's like the inside of an old barn with all these implements hanging on the walls. And it really has a warm, old feeling, like stepping back in time, like a homesteader or something. And here we have in the center of the store, which is funny, I never saw this till today, a big buffalo head. And I guess I'm not very observant because I was always busy looking at all the rest of the stuff. But look at that. That's amazing. Here we have Rory, who's the proprietor of the store. And how did you come to have this store?
I inherited it. My parents opened the store in 1968.
Uh-huh. And what inspired them to open the store?
I was very little then, so I'm not exactly sure, but this place is named after a gold mine in Randsburg, California.
Uh-huh.
The Yellow Aster Mining and Milling Company.
Oh, okay.
My dad was really into mines and old American history.
Uh-huh.
He was from Argentina, came here and was fascinated by all these things, and he worked in the movie studio, excuse me. He worked in the movie studio. He rode horses, like trick riding and such.
So was he a stunt man in the movies?
Well, he rode trick horses at first, like, you know, when the horse on the hill goes,
right,
or falls down the hill, or something like that.
For westerns, that kind of
thing. Yeah, the old westerns in the 50s and 60s.
Oh, okay.
And he did. He became a grip.
Right.
And he made this all to look like
an old western set.
Western set, yeah.
Nice, and it does. It has that feeling. Now, where do you get your artifacts today? Are these still from the original store?
Everything's original. I don't buy anything.
Oh, really?
I'm closing the store in June.
Oh, really? Well,
end of June, hopefully.
Wow, we're lucky to get in and get a look at a piece of history then. Very good. What are you going to do after you close the store?
Me?
Yeah.
Walk the earth.
Ah, very good.
Cane and come through.
All right. Well, that sounds good. Well, thank you, Rory. We're going to take a few pictures and look around. Thank you. Just about everywhere you turn, there's kind of a picturesque vantage point of artifacts from another day. Just a lot of old products that have been around for a long time. Some plates from Yosemite National Park. And denture adhesive on the top shelf. Very nice. I don't think I'd want to use it today though. Some old license plates, sample license plates. That's kind of neat. I'd like to have 0000 for my license plate. And those are the old-fashioned kind of irons before we had electric steam irons, where they'd actually heat them up, then use those to press with, and those are probably 100 years old. It's hard to say. And they've probably been sitting down there for 20 years or 30. There looks like some old cherry pitters. There's just all kinds of stuff here. Got a shelf with some old bottles, and there's a little bugle up in the corner and a scythe. And it just looks like a workshop from 100 years ago or 150 years ago. It's like an old barn right in the middle of Los Angeles, right in the middle of Hollywood. It's even funnier. It's an old work table there with all the tools behind it. And you could use this store as a set for a Western, that's for sure. And there's a newspaper from 1951, and right next to it, sheet music for Waltzing Matilda. Now, what was this store before it was the antique store?
This building was built in the 1920s, and it was a market, mostly a meat market. All these counters are original. The pipe inside is the Freon refrigeration.
All right.
The walk-in freezer here, you can tell by the doors.
All right.
You probably can't see with the camera, but it has all the tubes up there for freezing. This is original.
Oh, Canada Dry, right.
From back in the day, the owner was Bennie Dinsmore, and he was a close friend of W.C.Fields. So W.C.Fields was purported to drink with his buddy Bennie and play poker with other lesser-known actors whose names have not survived.
Right.
In the back all the time, like every day.
Wow.
So this was a popular hangout.
Ah, that's kind of neat. Kind of neat. Well, let's go back and look and see what we got back there. And here we got a close-up of the Canada Dry sign and a photograph of Rory's parents, his father and his mother. And here we are in back. We see the bins, and it just has the feeling like an old workshop. You just don't see this kind of thing anymore in Los Angeles, really. And just about everywhere you see antique artifacts, like the old canning jars on that old sledge or old pallet that just looks like a movie set. And this is the back behind the store where apparently W.C.Fields would play poker with his friends on a regular basis back in the day. And I can almost see him, I can almost hear him betting. Kind of a picturesque shot of the back of the store. Some of the things we've seen before.
All the wood came from a barn in Georgia in the early 70s. My dad went down there and picked up a free barn and brought it back here and built his Western set from it.
Right in the middle of the old meat shop.
Yep.
Yeah, and this is actually an old Georgia barn we're in the middle of.
Yep.
Ah, that's kind of neat. Kind of a nice shot with the old picture and the lanterns in the foreground. And one of the things that attracted me to the store when I stumbled in here was all the old black and white photographs. And look, it's just like a page out of time. And who knows how old these photographs are or how long they've been here. And we can only guess what the stories behind them are. And that's what's really interesting. It's just what these stories actually are. I guess that's why antiques intrigue me a little bit, because they're like a time machine where you can see back into time. Look at that guy, that's like an old tintype from the old gambling days. There's a picture of the homestead. Someone's party that's long past from memory. Resting his feet on an afternoon. Winter snow scene somewhere far away from here. Look at these babies. They've probably grown up and died already. And here they are, just as young as all get out. Soldier ready for World War II. Some festivity, and it just goes on and on and on. Bunch of old Victorian lamp fixtures. Probably hard to even find lamps now that those fixtures will fit on. Rory tells me that that big thing is a coffee grinder. I guess that's an industrial coffee grinder. Very nice. Here we got another shot of the back wall. Bunch of lanterns and stuff. Very nice. Some people coming in to see the curios. Racks and racks of old stuff. Here's some old medals from who knows what. Yosemite, some athletic competitions or something. Some old drink bottles, and one of them looks like it's never been opened. It still has, two of them still have the liquid in them.
You can look at it, don't touch it. You want a picture for Grandma?
Got some more old products here, some Nivea skin oil. It's probably 80 years old, and it still looks good in the bottle.
Come here, look. What's in this one? What's in it?
There's some old jewelry and some old hair clippers in this case right here. Nice. Just a collection of old writing implements and some old ink and who knows what not's all in there. Isn't that neat? Some more old bottles and kind of a new stapler. Just all mixed in there together. Looks very artistic. And here's some old shoe horns and a really old power cable to something and a few bottle openers and a leather pouch and just some artifacts. We're not sure what they are. You're going to get rid of this stuff in a couple of months. Are you going to sell the store all as one thing, or you're just going to kind of donate it to another organization? Or
I'm just going to try and sell everything that's in here at whatever price people will offer for it. Could, fix this place up and rent it out.
now,
Maybe as a bar or something of that nature.
Oh, yeah, the siding would be great for a bar. Yeah.
W.C.Fields can go drinking again.
Come back and go drinking. All right, very good. Here we get a panorama of the whole store from about the vantage point of the front door. Got some sheet music. I left my heart in San Francisco. Maybe I left my heart in Los Feliz. An old first aid kit and an old photograph. Who knows who that is? But it looks like it's been around for a while. All right, just in case. Band-Aids and everything. The good old-timer songbook. Looks like a photograph from Yosemite. Or maybe that's the Grand Canyon. Some more photographs from a time gone by. Another view of the front counter. Used to be a meat counter back in the day. Now it's collecting all the different artifacts. Kind of panorama of the store. Just like a step back into time. And we've been having so much fun, it's 10 after 6, it's time to close. I've been overstayed my welcome. So we gotta go. And we gotta say thanks to Rory for letting us take photographs, and we'll say goodbye. It's Dr. Bombay, and the other one, Cookie?
Cookie, come here, Cookie.
There's Cookie and Dr.
Sit.
Bombay, and they faithfully protect the store. And they're the best dogs in the world. They're the most friendly dogs, I tell you.
There they are.
There they are, perfect, look at them. All right, we can get a good picture of them just like that. Nice. Good job, good job. Well, Rory, thank you so much for letting us look at your store, and we're going to be sorry to see it close, and we feel very lucky we got a chance to shoot it while it was still here, and I've enjoyed taking the time to look through the artifacts. Thank you. Beautiful. Yeah, the Hugh Hauser, he's my hero, Hugh Hauser. And here we are, it's 6 p.m., it's time to close. And for not quite the last time, but close to the last time, we're gonna close the store. So, thanks, have a great day.
See you, Bill.
See ya. Beautiful. And I might just roll the credits over the front of the sign from down on the street. So, I'm gonna get you walking into the sunset. That's just too perfect. There he is, off into the sunset for almost the last time. Very nice. It's a great little store. We're lucky we got a chance to see it.